How you guys doing? Welcome to Dream Partner. I want to share with you my journey and my design aspect and my art aspect and my mindset, and maybe maybe it'll inspire you somehow, some way. So I will show you. This is building the art gallery, the studio. And while I was building this, while I'm building this, uh, little Iggy came came back. Now, little Iggy is this little kid that has a big dream. Like, we all have big dreams, right? So that dreamer, that little kid that has a dream, is that determination, that original purpose. So while I was going through all of these, when little Iggy appeared in the last couple of weeks, I found a lot of these notes that I take of things and projects that I've done. These are all like individual design projects that I've done throughout my time, right? So these are all, I keep them together so I could have information. I look back and I can see what I have done, periods of time, whether it be for somebody else or for myself. I like to keep that so I can go back to it and better my dream. And I figure if I could do that and I can keep track of these things, I can eventually share it with you, and maybe they'll light up something in your life, and it'll say, you know what, I'm gonna follow my dream. Following my dream is a hard thing, because following your dreams are hard. So the bigger you dream, probably the more obstacles and challenges and things that will push you back, and therefore you have to push back harder, right? So that's why I want to share with you. Like, this is one project, and maybe this project I might develop it into different segments of being a dream partner. So you guys are my dream partners, right? Because you've been in my journey. So I'm going to show you just one part of the dream partner section, which is this one right here. This is like the map. I call it a brand map. Which here I develop the everything from the logo to the identity to the making of the product, the whole product development process, identifying the market, and going through this. This is something that took a lot of years to do, but it developed into this. So these are all steps that I've done. Step 1, step 2, step 3. All these are steps that come together. And in the back, I also write down procedures. And so, like, it's like, here's a rough draft of the operational manual for an idea project or a brand or a business, right? I've always loved developing ideas and making them. Since I'm all about realizing a dream, I came to the realization a while ago that a dream is a goal, right? A dream is something that you aim to achieve. So when you aim to achieve a goal, you usually need to have the right tools. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of downfalls, a lot of failure. A lot of these things happen. So if I could write them down, I could probably use this information for the next project, right? So it's an experience that gets put into I guess my data, right? My like it's like a file. I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, and then when I'm gonna do a next project or next idea, I retrieve that information and then I use it to the best that I can, and while receiving new information, right? So here I have everything from the let me show you, everything from the marketing to who would do what and where on a production line, like the whole thing. Like, it's like a little machine, like a little oiled machine. So here, let's pick this, just for example, and we'll start off that if you were going to start off with an idea, a project, you would definitely start it off like this. At least this is how I started off, right? So normally I start off. See, I have here a little process, the procedures here. I usually start off with observing the idea, right? Trying to understand what it is that I'm doing, what it is that I'm looking at. Whether it's an idea, a project, something that's already established, something has to get redesigned, something has to get redone, something that's not working. First, what I have to do is observe it and understand it, right? So observing and understanding. Once I observe and understand, then I go into the next part, which is I have to start doing research on the idea, the product, whatever it is that I'm doing. I go into the research. From the research, then I understand what I'm up against, what resources, what is going on, right? So I start, if it's a product, then I got to see who else is doing it, and how am I going to develop this product into the market, and who wants it, who doesn't want it, is it even worth doing it, right? So then I go into that part. Then I go into the sketching. The sketching and design aspect is you start drawing out things, and you start saying, okay, I want to design this way, I'm going to encounter this problems, I'm going to encounter this solutions, I'm going to encounter this, and it's a do this, don't do this, process. From there on, then I go into, as I keep designing, now I got to design the actual product. Now I got to bring it into the physical universe. So this is usually where I'm at here. I'm designing it so I can see what's going on and how it's going to be developed, right? So that part is time consuming, because now I gotta, after it's done, then I gotta go into the next part, which is the implementation of it. So now I gotta put it into the physical universe. I gotta see what reactions I get from people. What is is it solving anything, and what problems new problems are gonna arise. So this is the process that I go about doing it, right? And then from there, once I have this and I share it with people and they look at it and they say, okay, this and this and that, then I end up at the evaluation, right? I evaluate the research that other people gave me. I evaluate what I'm trying to do, what is the solution, and I start, what is the problem, right? I start evaluating all those things, all that information is coming in, and then I go back to the beginning. I understand and I observe once more, and then I start again, and then I go through this process of seeing, and then doing more research, and then doing more sketching, and doing more designing, implementation, and evaluating until I come to the solution. And in that process, just like doing this video, you're gonna get distractions, you're gonna get challenges, you're gonna get a bunch of things that are gonna come at you. Right now, it's like that chicken, right? Outside, there's a million things, nice and quiet in the morning, but today, the chicken decided to say some words, right? So that's part of the process. So I hope you become a dreamer with me. So as a dream partner, you would be part of the gallery of dreams, and you embark on this journey of dreaming. Dreaming is a hard thing, because you have to take your ideas and make them a reality.